welcome back to Fuzzy Dice Motors. I'm Darren for Fuzzy Dice Motors, and yes, I'm at the Mecum Tulsa auction 2024. This is part two. If you didn't watch part one, I highly suggest you go back and watch part one, because if you don't, you're going to miss a lot of really cool cars. So let's go ahead and keep the fun going. Let's continue looking at amazing cars, and as please always like, comment, and subscribe down below. And first up, SA Plymouth Roadrunner for 383, black with red lines, red pinstripe. This is a 1968 with the Coyote Duster. It also has of course, the beep beep horn. The Chrysler Corporation spent a fortune trying to get that horn to sound like the Roadrunner on the Warner Brothers cartoons. The Roadrunner on the Warner Brothers cartoons. I'll get it right. And also they had to license the Roadrunner graphic, of course, from Warner Brothers as well. Man, I love the B-pillars on these things. This is kind of common for a lot of the Chryslers, four-person vehicles, the bench seat and the column shift. Love the hood scoop. And yeah, guys, I know it is very loud in here. That is the auctioneer. That's the auction block that you hear. I'm very close to the actual auction, and we'll be going up there shortly. And we'll watch a few of these vehicles here get sold. Because unlike a car show, this is a car auction, and every vehicle here is for sale. Let's go check out the action on the auction block.
So we get 10, I ended it down to 3, 4, I ended it down to 4, get 4, I ended it 5, I ended it 6, I ended it $500, $600, 5, I ended it 6, 7, I ended it $8,000, 8, I ended it 7,000, I ended it 8,000, I get 7 minutes, so we get $8,000 in, and 8, I ended it 8,000, and I ended it 7, 8,000. I'm working it over there, and 75 bid online, 8,000, I ended it 78, now 85, 85. 85, internet, I got 8 with bitch, 8,500. $8,500, you want to do it, internet, 85. I didn't get 8,000, 8,500, yes, no. I didn't get now 9, now 9,000, now 9, 9,000. I didn't get 9, you're down 9, I didn't get 9,000, I didn't get 9, now 5, now 95, 95.
You know, it says Bugatti on it. This is going to go on Saturday. I can't afford even this Bugatti. 2022 Little Car Company, baby Bugatti 2. Okay, that's pretty darn cool.
Frank says he got
And what about a 1999 Lamborghini Diablo VT? It's gathered up quite a crowd of fans, which I don't blame any of them. It's got its Nissan 300 headlights, which if you watch the Car Wizard, you know that's actually what they came from. What just an amazing looking car. I know it's not a Pontiac, but I guess it's all right. We'll go ahead and see if we can't stick our nose in here. Go ahead and back up so you guys can get a nice look, every angle. I believe I just got my thumbnail shot for part 2 of my Mecum video. I'm not for sure what I'll do thumbnail wise for part 1. Interesting real cover. Again, that is the live auction block that you hear back behind me. This is a Saturday car, so it'll be going through tomorrow. This is actually Friday the 7th. Moving on. Man, oh man, look at this Roadmaster. That is really something. They put a lot of Art Deco into these vehicles way back when. They really tried to make them just a work of art. Yes, that is a power window switch that you see over there. This is an automatic as well. Going to go underneath the hood here in just a minute. There's the port hose. It's a 1954 Buick Roadmaster convertible. Interesting. Look at that grill. So much to see at these Mecum auction, guys. I cannot recommend them enough. If there's one in your area, Mecum or Barrett Jackson, if it's in your area, I highly recommend that you go and attend. They put on such a fantastic show, and the people who attend are always so nice. They're all a bunch of car people, gearheads, and very kind and courteous. They'll talk your leg off, which I love. Moving on. Drop dead gorgeous 1960 Corvette. I believe this is tuxedo black and sateen silver. This will have a 283 underneath the hood, and this is still considered a C1 Corvette. I believe this is a timeless body style. Of course, it appears to be totally restored. It may not be an NCRS or a Bloomington Gold or any of that, but it certainly is good enough for me. I love how the exhaust exits out of the back bumpers. Tail lights. This is before the round tail lights, folks. A couple of years off. 61 was the first year of the round tail lights. I love how they did the interiors of these back then. I love the grab bar with the recessed Corvette inside. Nice touch. The convertible top is stored back here. And this is the waterfall, which they brought back again, I believe, in the C5. Don't quote me on that. Love the side coves. The two-tone side cove was an option, with 61 being the last year of the two-tone option, but I think that really set it off. Of course, what it was General Motors being cheap. You know, it costs extra, and they didn't want to do it, so they stopped. They should have kept doing it for one more year in 62. It would have made the car look even prettier, like this one here. How about more Mopars? How about a Super B? Looks like we got ourselves a 383 Super B here. I'm just going to throw a number out here because I'm not for sure. I'm not a, you know, I'm not. I don't know everything. I'm just going to say 1969. I don't know for sure, but we will walk around and we'll find out. Is it a 69? Is it a 70? We will find out. And beautiful, beautiful car. My God. This is a 1970. You guys who love the specs, here are the specs. You can pause this, do a screenshot, and get all your information right there. That's right, I'm trying to help. So here's an automatic. Love the steering wheels in these. Beautiful hood scoop. How about another Lamborghini? I know, dadgum Lamborghinis all over the place. 1984 Yappa. Say it with me because it's fun. Yappa. Yappa. I'm going to keep doing that until they ask me to leave. No, I'm not. I mean, maybe Yappa. Hey, do you like this car? Yappa. Okay. I'm going to walk all the way around it. Get yourself a good view of it. Interesting wheels. Those kind of remind me of the 84 Corvette wheels. 84 Corvette, the first C4. There was no 83 Corvette produced. Again, if you people like car information, there's car information. Got ourselves a mid-engine. 3.5. There's your Raging Bull down there. The iconic Lamborghini tail lights. These kind of remind me of a Ferrari tail light. But we're going to go ahead, go down the side. And I will get you right on inside of here. Look at this. There you go. This is you sitting in a 1984 Lamborghini Yappa. But you're not. Again, we'll get you some of the stats here if you're interested. There you go. Pause it and take the screenshot if you're I don't mind to. This says one of like 419 produced, 410 produced. Wow. That is a rare car. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make the joke. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Here are some cars maybe I can afford. Okay, there, I said it. If I didn't say it, you guys are going to say it inside your heads anyway, so I might as well say it. We'll go ahead and take a quick look around. There's some here. Yes, I'm immediately drawn to the 1967 Corvette, which is my all-time favorite car. And yes, I actually would like to have all of these and a really cool place to display them.
At $23,000, you're gonna get four bid, you're gonna get three bid, you're gonna get 24. $24,000. 23 is the bid. $24,000. You're gonna get three bid, you're gonna get four. At 23 bid, you're gonna get four, you're gonna get $24,000. At $23,000 bid, you're gonna get four bid, you're gonna get three and a four. Goes bid at $23,000. Goes the bid and then goes on. I'll bring up 153.1, a 13 bands and on 350. Got a P6, you're gonna get six bid, you're gonna get 34, you're gonna get 35. 34 is the bid, 35,000. Goes bid at 34,000. Goes the bid goes on. Now I'll bring up 155 with 78 4-gram 0 GT. Got a 351 V8 automatic deluxe leather interior factory air. How much is somebody get $25,000? You're gonna get 25 bid, you're gonna get 20. At $20,000 bid, you're gonna get 20 bid, you're gonna get 7.
What about a 2011 Aston Martin? Man, look at this. And I believe this is not just any old, ordinary, but it is a Vantage in 420 Roadster. This is number 43 of 420 produced, and this has a V8. We're going to take a look. I would make a James Bond reference, but I'm not going to. You go ahead and do your own. Man. Vantage right there on the back. Beautiful Aston Martin. What a car. What about a 2019 Mercedes AMG GT convertible? That is a darn good looking car. Okay, it's a damn good looking car. Right here, V8 by turbo. Oh my gosh, it's a Rentec. Remember what I was talking about earlier, guys? Whenever you see the word Rentec on a Mercedes, that means hold on to your butts. Yeah, it's going to be one hell of a ride. I have driven a Rentec in the past at a dealer auction back home, and it was to the point of scary. Stomped the gas, and it was like, holy crap. Yeah, there it is. Wow. 1958 Corvette. You can tell it's a 58 Corvette automatically because of the two silver bars down the trunk. Only year Corvette that had that. And if we walk up, this is definitely a mild custom with the torque thrust wheels, different steering wheel. This area up here, of course, is different. Got a different shifter. But this should also have louvers on the hood. Yes. 1 year only for the louvers and the suspenders, or tusk as some people call it back here on the trunk. We'll go ahead, go up here to the front. See that? I love the grills with the teeth in them. Yeah, beautiful. Sitting next to a nice little hot rod here. High Boy or T-Bucket or something like that it's called. 32 High Boy. There you go. And here is another GTO. I know, right back to the Pontiacs again. I can't seem to help it. It says it's a Judge. I don't know if it's a real Judge or not. It does have the Judge stripe, has the Judge on the spoiler. It says Ram Air. It does have the Judge badge on the glove box over there. Okay, it's not going to zoom in. It's too dark in there. Let's see. It really is here. It is not. It must be a Judge Tribute. It's still a very, very nice car. 400 Ram Air. Not a real Judge, I don't guess, but still very, very nice. I know it seems like everyone's doing Vipers these days. You got Auto Auction Rebuilds doing Vipers. Hoovy's got a Viper. The Car Wizard had one that he sold, traded in for a Charger. I know Craig from Flying Wheels, he has a Viper that he's not going to part with. But how can you not like a Viper? This is a 2005. Yep. You know, I'm getting hungry, and they do have lots of food in here. Of course, it is very expensive because, you know, captive audience and everything. But after I get a good video of this 2005 Dodge Viper, which is beautiful, I may have to go and help myself to get something to eat. This beautiful blue Bentley is drawing a lot of attention. And I mean, yeah, not only is it just a beautiful car, but that color, hopefully the camera's not doing it justice. You have to see it with your own eyes. But my gosh, this color is so deep. It's insanity. That's what it. Oh wow, man! Where the lights are shining, it's just amazing. This is a 2008 Bentley Arnage red label. What a! It's got such a presence to it because this is a big car. This is not like a little tiny little spindly car. This is a car with substance to it, and I think you'd almost have to be up near it before you'd understand what I'm saying. Yeah, this interior is just off the charts. Wow.
Spencer, did you see it?
Yeah, it does have a little refrigerator between the seats. Got a place here for your glasses. It's just absolutely amazing. Of course, it's the Arnage. You see the red back behind. Also behind that down there as well. Man, I wish I could get them all, folks, but I just can't. There's too many to get on video. This is sitting next to another beautiful blue car, California Special Mustang. Love the wheels, love the California Special GT badging. I still need to find my thumbnail for my part one before I leave here today. I've not done that yet. By the time you see this video, you definitely have seen my thumbnail for part one. And yes, right back to the Pontiacs. 1967 Pontiac GTO. The color and the wheels really got my attention. I had to get it on video. And yes, folks, there are more cars here besides Pontiacs. I guarantee it. Like I was saying earlier, I'm about to starve to death. So I need to find something to eat. Yeah, so many amazing cars here, like this Challenger RT. I think I got earlier. Let me go find something to eat before I do a face plant, which is very embarrassing. Well, folks, the battery is starting to get a little low. It's getting late in the day, but you might want to see some more trucks. And for those out there who've never seen a real warlock, this is what a real warlock looked like back in, I think, 79, could be 78. This is part of the toy box they had back then. You had the Little Red Express, you had the Midnight Express, and then you also had the Warlock. This is a 1979 D150 Warlock. It had 360s in them. And a matter of fact, in case you guys didn't know, Dodge pulled a little sneaky trick. Uh, these 360s and these trucks made these the fastest vehicle of their time because since they were trucks and not cars, they were exempt once the government found out what Dodge was doing with their emissions. They caught on pretty quickly and they put a stop to it. But there for I think about 2 years, 78 and 79. Yeah, that's real wood here. You got wood in the bed. But yeah, those three trucks with their 360s, V8s in them, they were happy for 1978-79. And just imagine going to your Dodge dealership and this is sitting on the showroom floor. The Little Red Express had the semi-style exhaust smokestacks that came out here, and probably, in my opinion, one of the best looking trucks ever built. And the Warlock was a lot like this. I'm sorry, the Midnight Express, but of course it was black, and in gold script here said Midnight Express. Very good looking trucks. Another nice Cobra replica that has the Carroll Shelby autograph where the glove box would be if it had one. Right there. This is kind of a burnt orange color. High bid was $45,000. The bid goes on. It did not sell. We got a Mercedes getting ready to run me over. There it goes. So it's cool to get the action shots for things actually moving. Let's go see if I can't find myself a thumbnail. Trying to get this Camaro that just drove by. We're going to chase it down. There it is. I think that's probably the first Camaro I've got. Let's zoom in on it. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful car. Well, do you like things that are jacked up in the air with really, really big tires? Let me give you some perspective. Yeah, that's just how big it is. I'm standing up. I'm about 6'1", and yeah. You want to check your suspension? Okay, suspension looks good. There it is. Yeah, that's a tall one. My goodness. Well, I think I may have found my thumbnail for part one. 1965 Ford Mustang Fastback GT350 replica. Yes, it's not a real Shelby, but someone has given it their best effort here to clone one. We got a little. The hood is fiberglass. The rest of the car, of course, is metal, and you can definitely see the difference. This is almost like a cream color. This is a bright white. And yeah, it actually shows up even on camera. But I was talking to some gentlemen here about it. And I said, you know what? I said, someone's done a pretty good effort to do a Shelby or a GT 350 clone, and what they would say is just bid accordingly. It's like, okay, you know, take away for this, take away for that. The paint's not perfect. It's not, a real Shelby. The paint job is definitely not perfect. It's actually got, it's bumpy right here. And I was looking at it earlier. I'd felt something or seen something around this area here as well. So on something like this, it's beautiful. You love it for what it is. I'm not going to be embarrassed if I'm out driving this around town on a nice Sunday afternoon. Moving on. And yes, I'm getting this because it's a first gen Bronco, 1972 Ford Bronco 302, 3-speed manual, power steering, air conditioning, factory hardtop, rust free, never cut up, original body, all original except for one repaint, runs and drives great, hard to find, and this factory condition. And no, I'm simply reading what it says here. But yeah, this is, like I was saying, this is like the most popular vehicle going. It's the first gen Bronco. One just sold on the 2nd of this month, which is June 2024. Sold on Bring a Trailer for $233,000. And that is not a joke, folks. $233,000 for a first gen Bronco. Not at Mecum or Barrett Jackson, but Bring a Trailer. This will be selling tomorrow. So, for all we know, you might be looking at the most expensive vehicle here at the Tulsa auction. And unless you have deep, deep pockets, you're probably not taking this one home. But since these are so popular, I will walk around and show you guys the whole enchilada. If you don't like enchiladas, then the whole taco. I don't know. Anyway, yes, I did eat. I'm feeling much better now. I had myself a very buttery, soft pretzel with cheese and some iced coffee that was flavored with salted caramel. And, it wasn't exactly, coffee shop quality, but tasted pretty darn good. Are you getting tired of everybody talking about C8 Corvettes? Well, this is a C7, so uh, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'm a huge Corvette guy, and I got this just because it's here. A lot of people probably want to see something a little bit more custom, so you don't get any more custom than this. And I don't. Again, I always say this, but I don't even know if the camera is catching the color of this truck. And I'm not a truck person in any way, shape, or form, but this is just so bright that I thought I would get it on camera. Probably got enough time for one or two more vehicles before I need to go ahead and head back to Fayetteville, folks. That's interesting. Um, this almost like a wicker pattern here between the console, and it's also repeated here on the seat as well. And let me show you the back here, 454 SS. And I'm going to show you the massive wheels. Again, I'm sure there are people out there that are just going nuts over this. So there you go. Wow. Okay, maybe we'll do this for a thumbnail instead. Uh, very custom, very yellow. It's a 1962 Corvette. The option for the two-tone is no longer available, which I still think is sad. They should have kept the two-tone for one last year. That's very, very pretty. Definitely not original, but very pretty. Got a 350 in it, it says. No, sorry, a 355. Frame off restoration. Let's take a peek on the inside, see what we got here. Man. I'm not a huge fan of customized Corvettes, but thought I'd show it. If you see this is what I was talking about. This has the exact same back end for the tail lights. This has the same back end as a 63 Corvette, and they give you a full trunk. So in 63, GM just got cheap. Super, super cheap. And yes, there is the auxiliary hardtop, which was an extra cost option. And I don't know what the number was. I don't have that in my head or what it cost, but I'm sure it was hefty. Okay, I know it's a Pontiac. At this point, I don't care. I'm okay with my addiction, and please don't judge me. No pun intended, because this is not a real judge. It just has judge stripes. But however, it is a 1969 GTO. And why do I know it's a 69 GTO? Because it does not have the little wing windows, the little vent windows. If this was a 68 GTO, it would have a little vent window over here. Some people call them a wing window because it kind of opens like a little tiny wing. But this thing is slick. Super, super slick. My gosh, what a just factory air conditioning, automatic convertible. And also, folks, now let me tell you, these older cars, when you see a convertible, they're never air conditioned, because people thought, well, gosh, why do I need to have air conditioning in this? It's a convertible. I'll just drop the top. Well, we all know now, that's really not the case. You'll just bake your brains out of your head if it's hot. But so the fact that this looks like it has factory air conditioning and a convertible and an automatic, whoever bought this vehicle brand new, they were all about cruising, comfort. That is the GTO. Actually, like a 6.5 liter Crest. They've turned into a side marker light. Beautiful, beautiful car. Okay, let's go get something that's not a Pontiac for you guys. All right, these cars have really went up in their popularity. I think since there was that cable show called Entourage or something. But you also, if you're watching old TV shows, you might recognize this as Mr. Oliver Wendell Douglas's car in Green Acres. He had one very similar to this, and his was also a convertible, but his was kind of like a champagne or a beige color. But anyway, here it is, Lincoln Continental. I'm going to guess this is probably like a 64, 65. I do not know yet. I have not looked. So let's go ahead and cheat and find out what year this is. Yes, it has the cool suicide doors. Probably a 460. Nope, it's a 462. This is actually a 1967 Lincoln Continental convertible, automatic air conditioning. Yes, there's the suicide doors. Everyone loves. Very nice interior. These vehicles were super expensive when they were new, and now once again they are expensive yet again. That is a very long, very nice car. Honorable mention goes out to Herbie the Love Bug, good old number 53, and he has his little pull behind, which is also got the number 53 on it as well. We're just going to transition right over to this, which is gorgeous. I love the Thunderbird taillights they put on the Shelby Mustangs. Now, I have no idea if this is real or not, but we'll look at it. Really, just incredibly oversized wheels. Wow. Zoom back out. I'm not a huge fan of those type of steering wheels, but custom gauges, custom interior, custom console, everything is custom. So I'm going to go ahead and say this is probably another tribute vehicle. It's definitely probably not a real GT 350 or a GT 500. I'm a huge fan of the blue. Love these little small Cobra bullet style mirrors. This is actually a 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback with a 5-liter Coyote motor under the hood. And yes, air conditioning. Love the stripes. Goodness, there it is. Done very, very well. Very clean. Beautiful car. Over here we got an SS Camaro with an aftermarket, resto mod style engine in it. My gosh, what kind of LS is that? This is a 1967 with, well, it says a fuel injected LS. Okay, this is that's all it says, LS. Alrighty. Beautiful C1 Corvette, 1960. I'm trying to hurry because my battery is dying. Cadillac XLR. We got a Porsche 911 sitting next to a Monte Carlo Super Sport. 14,893 original miles. Well, that one is just about like brand new. And I'm going to show you this over here real quick, guys, because my friend, let's see. My son's best friend's grandfather bought this car. They are over here. Him, his grandfather, and his dad are over here. This is one of the cars that they bought. This is going to be one hell of a ride. My gosh. You got 1,000 pounds worth of equipment wrapped around this 1925 Chevrolet Special Replica Roadster. Can you imagine how fast this thing is going to go in a straight line? Strap yourself in and hold on for dear life. All right, guys. See, where's the car at? Where's the car at? There we go. Porsche 911. That's going to wrap it up for part 2 of the Mecum car auction here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever makes you happy. Or you can make me happy and like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to contact us, please do so through Gmail, especially dicemotors@gmail.com. Check out our Instagram page. There's so much going on there, which reminds me I need to do some Instagram videos for Instagram of this auction. But with all that and this and everything else being said, please remember, it's better cars, best prices. It's fuzzy dice or no dice.